Welcome back, C3 family, to this bloody Monday. Hope everybody's doing really well. Welcome to C3 Crypto Live at 5. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you haven't already, smash the like, subscribe, join the C3 family. And anyway, today we got quite a bit to talk about. I'm sure you've noticed the price of Bitcoin has been falling. So we're going to be talking about where we think Bitcoin's going, as well as the total market. So we're going to be kind of giving you our predictions and opinions. We'll also be talking about Decentraland. So with that being said, I'm going to just jump right in real quickly to what we have on the screen. And this right here is the book map, which is an order book for Bitcoin. So basically, we're watching the price and we can see where orders are being set. So the darker the line with the redder the color means the more orders. So if we can see right here at this 35,850, 112 Bitcoin are set to be bought at that level. So if we actually zoom out, we can see that there is an accumulative order of over 600 Bitcoin sitting at the $30,000 level, which is 18 million and a half dollars. So that's very significant. This is something that is really crucial to watch. This could be influencing the short-term price action. These could just be false orders set down here by whales to trick people to go short and then move the price back upward. But if you guys have looked at the total market cap, we have what's known as a death cross right here. So I'm not going to go too far into detail on that right now. I would kind of like to see more of a technical analysis of the whole market, not just information about a death cross, which I'm sure you've been seeing all over your YouTube and crypto Twitter. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it away to my man Al over here on the charts.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to C3. Thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the chat, please like, subscribe below. But let's jump right in and take a look at what we are looking at. Now, you can see right here, this is a healthy M formation play out on the total market cap. So we're just looking at all the money going into crypto and all of the money currently going out of crypto. And so this is kind of our vital signs. We try to talk about this every day on the stream because there's no point in looking at a broken finger when you got bad blood pressure. So that's kind of my analogy for people. These are our vitals that we need to pay attention to. And that being said, we actually published a chart in September. And you can see here, we published this chart September 20th, and it says an M formation right down here playing out on total market cap. BTC will not be surprised to see 1.45 trillion test as support. So 1.45 trillion, let's see what that puts us at right now. Wow, you can tell we got pretty close. We came right on down to 1.485. So this formation was foreseeable. This is not death to the market, although it feels like it. And I get that and I understand that. And that's why we're here every day to let you guys know that it's a roller coaster. And crypto, you earn your profits because it's an emotional challenge and it's a mental game. And so that being said, we look at this total market cap and we were able to see the potential of a crash in late December, early January, as far back as September. So since this crash was foreseeable, what would we anticipate afterwards? Well, you can see on these orange lines right here that I've represented for you. Let me zoom in and make this a little easier, clear that out. You can see that this is when we crashed last time. And the fun thing to pay attention to is the EMA bands. So let me go ahead and pull that up for you guys. Let me zoom in right back here and get rid of some of our indicators for you really quick. So what you can see is we had the traditional, what everyone likes to call a death cross. And as that death cross happened, let me go to the day candles because it was way more evident on the day candles. But as this death cross happened, and you can see the EMA bands crossing over right there, what was the next move? Well, actually, contrary to everyone's opinion, instead of the death cross representing death, it represented 106% gains over the next 50 days. So there is a great possibility that all of this bloodshed is only amounting to a very, very bullish scenario. And that's kind of what I want to bring to people's attention. Now, no, we are not out of the woods yet. It's very clear that we're not out of the woods yet, but there's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The last time we had similar formations, we did recover. We had very good. And so we look at the rest of our indicators. Man, there's a lot of similarities. You can see right here, we were bottomed out. Oh, right here, we're bottomed out. What about on our other indicators? You can see on Market Cipher B, one of my favorites, we get what's called buy dots, and they're green dots that get printed right at the bottom, and they normally represent a pretty good time to get in. So you can see multiple buy dots being printed. All of the other indicators look pretty similar in common, and our playout seems to be almost identical at this point. And so I actually have in the back of my mind high hopes for all cryptocurrency to turn around. And so this is one of my favorite charts. I live and breathe the total market cap every day, and I highly recommend that you guys get familiar with using it as a resource to dictate the health of the market instead of looking specifically at the assets that you're interested in. So now let's move on to everyone's favorite. So we're into Bitcoin, and we talked about Bitcoin yesterday and a possible play out. And so we can go to our 12-hour candles. And as Bitcoin was chilling at around all day yesterday, 33 to 37, we claimed that that's what should be expected. We expected Bitcoin to come down and test 33,000, which it tested 32,700, and then a possible pump up to about 36 to 38,000, and we've come up to around 37,000. So we're following suit in the patterns that would be anticipated in these kinds of moves, and it's starting to look like the turnaround could be near. Now, there's no guarantees, and there's a lot of variables to take into consideration, but I'm watching the market every day with more and more anticipation for upward movement. So I really think that we're coming near to the end, and there's hope. And I think that that's what all of us want to hear right now as we've watched our bags dissipate to what feels like nothing, is that this is it. We survived. We made it, and it's time to reap the rewards of all of the pain that we all just put ourselves through. So that's the excitement of the market. Total 3 looks just about as ugly as Total 1 does. I'll do a quick overview just because we want to know what all of our favorite altcoins are doing. And over here, you can see Total 3 is playing out a beautiful head and shoulders formation. I mean, in trading, it doesn't get much more textbook than this. It's not really what you want to see when you're waiting for the asset to go up. But you got a beautiful head right here, some nice even shoulders right here. I mean, I'm hard pressed to not draw this up for you. This is going to be really fun. So we have a nice, beautiful head right here. And then our head was a solid indicator that if we matched our previous shoulder, that we would begin forming out a head and shoulders formation. And sure enough, we matched our shoulder, got rejected, and so off we go. And at that point, I would anticipate us to find support in this untapped box of liquidity sitting on the run pretty much where we are. So I don't feel like there's that much more to fall. In fact, I'm anticipating crypto to turn around by the end of this week. I would say January 28th on. I expect to see green screens, green coin 360, green across the board. And so I really I know a lot of us are tired of seeing this bloodshed, but I want to be the voice of hope, at the same time the voice of reason. and let you guys know that we survived, we made it, and I think the good times are around the corner. I want to point one thing out though before I dip out of here is I know a lot of us look at these charts and some of us are familiar with what all of this means and some of us aren't, and I get questions regularly. How can you make these predictions? How are you so accurate with your predictions? How can you see where it's going? And in all honesty, it's the tools. It's having the right tools and knowing how to use the tools that you have. And I can't stress enough the value that Market Cipher has provided for us in the ability to see what is happening. And so, I mean, honestly, without our tools, this is all we have to go off of. And this is a lot more challenging to figure out what's happening in the market and where things are going. This is not the easiest look, and that's what I have to stress to people is I want to stress the necessity for the proper tools for a job. I mean, if you're a plumber and you're doing some plumbing, you don't show up to the job with the hammer. You need a plumbing wrench. If you're a roofer, you don't show up with a plumbing torch. You need roofing tools, and so you need the right tools for the job, and you also need to know how to use those tools. And so those tools for us, and the reason we're able to be as accurate as we are, is because of token metrics and Market Cipher. Those are by far our two most valuable tools. And if you're interested in getting exposure to those tools, we have links below, and there's a different variety of plans that they offer depending on how advanced and how intense of trading you want to get into, or how in depth in projects you want to access to the information. So I highly recommend that you guys check out the different plan options on Token Metrics and get yourself even the basic plan. I believe it's $99 a month. If you use our link below and our referral codes, you get a discount on that. And the same goes for Market Cipher. It's a little bit more pricey, but I cannot stress the benefits that we have received from having the ability to have so many indicators stuffed into one colorful chart. So that being said, those are the tools that we use. That's how we do what we do. And the most important thing for everyone to remember is to maintain your sanity, to keep your calm. I mean, C3 stands for three things. It's cool, calm, and collected. And if you can maintain all three of those when you're trading and when you're getting in and out of the market, this is nothing but fun. It's all just an enjoyable roller coaster. So I hope that you guys got some value from today's stream. You can bet your butts we will be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock, because C3 goes live at 5. And we're here every day for you to show you the projects that you're interested in and where the market that you want to play in is going. So if you have any questions, if you want us to look into things, reach out, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're active on all of the socials. All of the links will be below. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And hey, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Have a blessed day. Much love. C3 over and out.